This is part two for my series AI in Learning and Development. Welcome, everybody. So, we are going to continue where we left off last time. Let's begin with a quick question. How many of you have ever attended a training session or online course and felt like it wasn't designed for you? Maybe it moved too fast, covered topics you already knew, or skipped over areas where you needed extra help. If you have felt that way, you're not alone. And this is where AI steps in with a groundbreaking solution. And the solution is personalized learning paths. I'll tell you the problem with traditional learning. Traditional training programs often take one size fits all approach. They treat every learner the same, whether they are a beginner or an expert. Imagine having a team of 100 employees, each with unique strengths, weaknesses, and career goals. Traditional methods would require all 100 to follow the same curriculum, regardless of their specific needs. This inefficiency leads to disengagement, frustration, and ultimately wasted time and resources. But AI changes the game entirely. Instead of focusing Instead of forcing everyone down the same road, AI can create customized paths for each learner. Let me explain how. AI uses a combination of machine learning and data analytics to analyze a learner's past behavior, performance, preferences, and even their career aspiration. Based on this data, it identifies the learner's strengths, it will identify the weaknesses and gaps. Here's how the process works step by step. The first step would be data collection. The AI system gathers information from various sources like assessments, quizzes, and even the learner's interaction with online training materials. Next step is analysis. The system analyzes this data to identify patterns. For example, it might notice that a learner consistently struggles with compliance related topics but excels in technical skills. So, the third step would be customization. The AI system then tailors the content to fit the learner's needs. This could mean providing extra practice in weaker areas, skipping over topics the learner has already mastered, or suggesting entirely new resources aligned with their goals. Essentially, the AI becomes a learning coach, guiding each individual down the path that's right for them. Now we'll talk about real world example at IBM. Let's look at IBM, a global leader in innovation. IBM recognized early on that personalized learning revolutionary could change completely their workforce development. They implemented an AI powered learning platform called Your Learning. Here's how it works. The platform uses AI to track employee skills, preferences, and learning histories. Based on this idea, it recommends personalized courses, videos, articles tailored to their roles and career aspirations. For example, an IT specialist at IBM might receive recommendation for advanced cybersecurity training while someone in marketing might be guided towards courses on digital analytics. The results have been remarkable. IBM reported a 95% satisfaction rate with their AI powered training programs, and their employees who personalized learning path showed a 25% increase in productivity. The source This information has been collected through case studies on workforce transformation. Now let's talk about the benefits of personalized learning paths. Let's break down the specific benefits of these paths. The first benefit is increased engagement. Learners are more likely to stay engaged when the content is relevant to their needs, their interests. No one enjoys sitting through training that doesn't apply to them. Second benefit is faster skill development. By focusing on areas where learners need improvement, AI accelerates the learning process. Employees spend less time on topics they have already mastered and more time on those that matter. The third benefit would be improved retention. Tailored learning experiences. These experiences lead to better knowledge retention. Studies show that learners who engaged in personalized content are 35% more likely to apply what they have learned on the job. Fourth benefit is cost efficiency. Personalized learning reduces the time and resource waste. For example, companies like Accenture have reported significant cost savings by adopting AI driven training systems that streamline learning for thousands of employees. Now, let's pause for a moment and think about what your teams or what your organization would do if you could offer your employees tailored learning experiences. What would your focus be on? Would it be helping them improve technical skills, soft skills, or leadership capabilities? Now, let me take this a step further. Imagine that your employees could log into a platform and see a personalized dashboard. It tells them exactly what courses to take, what skills to work on, and how far they have progressed. That's the power of personalized learning paths. It's not just efficient, it's empowering. Now we will talk about some emerging trends. We'll be talking about adaptive learning. I wanted to introduce you to this concept because it closely relates to personalized learning. Adaptive learning takes personalization to the next level. Here's how. First, it does dynamic adjustments. The system adapts in real time based on how the learner interacts with the content. If the learner is struggling with a particular topic, the system provides additional resources or breaks the material into smaller, more manageable chunks. Interactive content is another aspect of adaptive platforms. These often include gamification. It includes interactive elements, making the learning process more engaging. These systems constantly they will provide feedback to the learner and also to the organization, and this way it creates a feedback loop ensuring that the progress is tracked and the goals are met. An example of this is Duolingo, the popular language learning app. Duolingo uses AI to adapt its lessons based on how well you're doing. If you're acing the basics, it will skip ahead to more advanced material. If you're struggling, it will provide extra practice on the fundamentals. Imagine applying this level of adaptability to your training. Now, let's talk about the challenges and the considerations. Definitely, implementing personalized learning paths isn't without its challenges. To address a few, we'll start with data privacy. Collecting and analyzing learner data requires robust privacy protection. Employees need to trust that their information is secure and used ethically. Second concern is the initial investments. AI powered systems can require significant upfront costs, though the long term returns often outweigh this. Third is change management. Introducing AI to your L&D strategy means training your teams to use new technology effectively. These challenges are real, but they are not insurmountable. Many organizations are already overcoming them and reaping the rewards of AI driven training. To wrap up, let me leave you with this thought. Personalized learning paths represent the future of training and development. They ensure every learner gets what they need when they need it and in the way that works best for them. It's a win win for employees and also for organizations. And the best part, we are just scratching the surface of what's possible. As AI technology continues to evolve, the potential for personalization will only grow. So, what do you think would be your next step? What do you think about personalized learning programs? I really want to know your thoughts. Share your thoughts with me in comments. And make sure you watch part 3 of this series.